the London Stadium, and the weather gods have been kind to us. It's a sunny day in this part of the English capital. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's West Ham United up against Newcastle United.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And a look at the West Ham 11. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Guido Rodriguez plays alongside Tomasz Souček in the centre of midfield. And the striker is Callum Wilson. And here's the Newcastle formation. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. The referee has a decision to make. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. It's a long time to go in this game.
Here's Wan-Bissaka. Souček. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Sandro Tonali. Sent through. And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Trippier. On to Guimaraes. Perfect tackle. A real opening now. Oh, surely this side. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Deliver it with accuracy. That's nicely done. And West Ham did well to win the ball back. Rodriguez trying to open up the defence. Well, still danger. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Plenty of support here. Newcastle will get the throw in.
10 It's a message for Javier Santiago, attending his first game here today. So welcome, Javier, and I hope you have a fantastic game.
Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Tino Livramento. And Newcastle unable to hang on to the ball. And the chance is on. Couldn't grab hold of it. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great save will inspire them now.
Sandro Tonali. Murphy. Tonali with it. An effective challenge. Encouraging move from West Ham. Oh, denied in his quest to make it a double.
Well, his movement, his technique and his goal threat have been really good today. He probably deserved a second there.
Nick Woltemade. It's with Joelinton. In the right place to cut out the pass. That's a good-looking pass. Nicely timed tackle. Joelinton. Can they square the game?
Yeah, nice fluid football, but it needs an end product.
Just the challenge that was required. Oh, big chance. Opportunity still there. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Tino Livramento. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Threads it nicely. Oh, still not away. The corner will ensue. Playing it in. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the referee's whistle, that will be all for the first 45 here in East London. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, it's not been one of his best displays, Derek, has it? He really hasn't been able to affect the game here. Unless he starts getting on the ball, they're going to struggle to get back into this one.
So back underway. And there can be no playing it down. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from the Magpies in the second? Guimaraes. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Shot is on! And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. And support available. Trying to open them up. Can he put it away? Well, the attack petered out.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Well, a cynical foul, no question. So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, no complaints there. It was a poor challenge.
Livramento. And West Ham have the ball again. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Trippier. And the keeper has it now. Livramento. And on the ball is Cher. Did a good job of cutting it out. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
A lopsided contest. 4-0. Bruno Guimaraes. An alert intervention. Guimaraes. That's a nice ball. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. And over comes the corner. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Decides to shoot. Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
Rodriguez. And firing it. And still danger here. Well, the move breaks down. Trippier.
Well, as you can see from the stats, West Ham have been so creative and they fully deserve to be winning here. They've been excellent.
Possibilities for them to counter. Real chance. Well, it was a really fluent counter-attack, but no end product.
Yeah, not the best attempt, was it?
Here's Wan-Bissaka. 10 minutes left for play. West Ham sloppy in possession. Sandro Tonali. On to Guimarães. Good ball over the top. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And covering tremendous ground here. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. And the substitution will occur now. Rodriguez. Perfect tackle. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. They could really get at the opposition, but they took care of the situation defensively. And that could be a very costly challenge. And his day is done. Second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, it was coming. Why was he not taken off earlier?
So that will do it for this game. It is officially a final score now, and West Ham get the win and the 3 points. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.